Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Kitty G on EGTV, and I'm back again today. And as you can see in the middle of the picture right there, I got a special guest with me today. I got the man himself, Developer. You guys don't know the king of watch-alongs, Arsenal fan. How you doing, Developer?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, man. How are you? Thank you for inviting us on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, go check out Developer's channel. His channel's name and link is in the comment section, in the description right now. So go check that out. He does watch-alongs. He's an Arsenal fan, but you know what? He just loves football, UFC, and boxing, and he does all those great content every single day. This guy does not quit. Be it 5 in the morning, 6 at night, 5 in the evening, doesn't matter. You'll see him still working. One of the hardest workers on YouTube. Big up to you, bro.
Thank you very much, Igal. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, and thank you for having us.
Do me a favor while you guys are here. I got over less than 50% of you guys who watch my channel actually are subscribed. So subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to leave a like on the video because I need to get to at least 100 likes on today's video. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about a lot of players today, man, because I need to get your opinions on them. So if you don't know, LOKONGA is going to be announced any moment now, guys. He's in London. Ben White's still on his vacation. James Maddison to Arsenal is still a thing. Houssem Aouar is now being linked away to PSG. We're going to be talking about Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson, guys like them that have other things going on with their situations at their clubs. There's also updates on Granit Xhaka, updates on all sorts of players. So we're going to get into everything. But before we get into everything, I need to ask you, Developer, how did you become an Arsenal fan?
Oh, man, yeah, probably since I was about 6 or 7 years old, something like that. I just used to watch them like on TV. I used to watch all different football, but I just used to tend to take a liking to Arsenal, the way that they passed it around, the little triangles that we don't see anymore, or hardly see anymore. And I just started taking a liking to them, and then, I was it pretty much. I used to love Dennis Bergkamp was my favourite ever player for Arsenal. I don't know about yourself, but yeah, I used to love Dennis Bergkamp. Although he never used to fly anywhere, did he? He used to have to get the coach or the bus to places. So yeah, and then just started taking a liking to Arsenal, and then over the years, your love sort of deteriorated bit by bit. Get increasingly angry with them most weekends, but not the best to start to the pre-season. But hopefully it gets a little bit better.
There you go. For me, it wasn't Dennis Bergkamp, man. For me, it was Patrick Vieira, and just being so connected to the French national team. Patrick Vieira kind of just transitioned into my favorite player, right?
Yeah.
But let's get into who's your current favorite player. How about that? Or you don't have one?
Oh man, I used to be Aubameyang, but I think my time's pretty much run out with him. I'd probably say at the minute, although he's a bit hit and miss, Kieran Tierney. I do like Kieran Tierney, man. I'm pretty sure most Arsenal fans do. And in my opinion, he probably should be the captain of the team. He's a good leader. I was watching a video on him not too long ago, man. I was shouting up and down the pitch more than anyone else. So yeah, Kieran Tierney, I'd probably say. But I don't know if he's a little bit injury prone as well. So I don't know, man. I just hope he could stay fit a little bit more.
There you go. Kieran Tierney. Everybody loves Kieran Tierney. But you know what? We're going to be talking about all the players today. We're going to be getting into everything. Guys on Facebook, guys on Twitter, come join us for the rest of the video on YouTube. I'll be ending the stream on Facebook and Twitter right now. Right? But hey, you guys can join us and catch the rest of the exclusive video on YouTube. Here we go. So yeah, the first story, Developer, is Hector Bellerin. If you haven't heard, Hector Bellerin is being linked away from the club. I want to know what's your stance on Hector Bellerin, and what do you think about us possibly sending him out on loan with an option to buy? It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get his valuation, and it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get what we want for him. So what do you think about that deal?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly the biggest fan of Hector Bellerin, because I tend to call him Gokwan if you've watched some of the watch-alongs. I don't mind at times when he gets up and down the pitch. He can at times, but the majority of the time for me, he don't really look that interested. So I wouldn't be that bothered if he did leave. I mean, who else have we got that can play it right back? Chambers, I think Chambers can play it right back. So yeah, I don't know what the what we put out as the asking price and stuff like that. But just yeah, I've not fully read into it. First, I pretty much heard about it from you when you told us earlier on. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind if he went. I don't know how much he's worth. Can't imagine a great deal they'd be worth. But yeah, I wouldn't mind him leaving the club. Yeah.
So what they're saying is Hector Bellerin, the Inter Milan CEO, has recently spoke about how he would love to sign Hector Bellerin. He's interested also in Manchester United's Alex Telles. Right, so this is from Sky Italy. It does look like Hector Bellerin will be leaving the club. It looks like he will be taking a pay cut to actually leave the club, and he'll be going on loan. We won't be able to sell him. But are you okay with him be going on loan with an option to buy, or do you just want to get rid of him even if you take a pay cut, even if you take less money?
Yeah, no, I mean, it could go out on loan. Yeah, no, I'd definitely loan him out. Yeah, 100%. I mean, he might teach him a few things at Inter Milan. He might come back a better player. You never know. So yeah, no, I wouldn't mind the loaning option. Yeah, with an option to buy. Depends. I don't know how it would work. It depends. What sort of deal you're getting for it though, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? You got to know the ins and outs of it all. So it's all right saying loaning him out, but yeah, it might just be better to just offload him.
Yeah,
in the first place.
Definitely hear that. Some people would say just get rid of him so we can get some money in as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
Then we got the next story. Then we got the next one. Crystal Palace are interested in Reiss Nelson. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to love Reiss Nelson. And I thought this guy was going to be as good as Bukayo Saka, but Bukayo Saka has just overlapped him like 2 times now, and he's just a much better player, playing for England, doing all these things. Reiss Nelson going on loan to Patrick Vieira, it makes sense. I would let him go. This is reported from CBS Sports over in America. I don't know how reliable that is, but hey, if Crystal Palace are interested in him, let him go on loan, and hopefully he signs a new contract before he goes on loan, because we don't want to lose another player for free. What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, just on about Reiss Nelson. I think he's had a decent 2 games in the first pre-season match. I don't know if you watched the match against the Birmingham as well. I know you watched the one against Rangers. Yeah, I thought he looked energetic, man, over on the right side. I thought he was probably one of the best players over the 2 games. Between pretty much everyone. So yeah, I mean, a loan to Palace. Yeah, I mean, I could do a swap with if they want to give us Zaha, Wilfried Zaha, if that's on the table. But I don't believe it will be. But yeah, I mean, he might do all right under Patrick Vieira. Yeah, Palace. Yeah, Reiss Nelson doesn't really get in the starting lineup, does he? So usually in the Premier League. So yeah, I mean, yeah, a loan deal. I'd take that.
Enough said. Then you got the next one, Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka is pushing a move to Roma. It looks like Granit Xhaka will be getting his move to Roma sooner than later. It's also going to be a situation where this club needs to put up the money. We're not just going to send him out on loan. Granit Xhaka is one of our most integral players over the last couple of seasons. We want about 18 million. They want to give us around 15 million. How much do you think Granit Xhaka is worth, and what do you think of Granit Xhaka as an Arsenal player?
Yeah, I didn't like him at the time, but I mean, I've watched him in the Euros just gone for Switzerland, man, and he was their best player, and he pretty much run the game against France. So yeah, I think that might have bumped his value up a little bit. 15 million for Granit Xhaka. Yeah, I'd be asking for a little bit more, maybe 20, something like that, 18, 20, like they are asking. I mean, did he say he's willing to cut all his bonuses? Or something like that, yeah, forfeit his bonuses as well. But no, yeah, Granit Xhaka certainly impressed me in the Euros. Whether he can do it again in the, if he can push on in the Premier League, then yeah, I just yet to find out unless we sell him. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. If this other fella comes in, this Locatelli, then yeah, I mean, certainly be looking to push him out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna pay it.
I got a special announcement for you. We signed a player.
Oh yeah, we just signed him. Go on, this just been announced.
Locatelli. Lokonga was just announced. Lokonga was just announced by the club.
Nice, man.
What do you think about Lokonga being announced? Unbelievable. Lokonga has officially been announced by the club. Just
Yeah.
as we were live right now on stream, Lokonga was announced. This is great. This is great. I didn't think it was. I knew it was going to get announced sooner than later, but I didn't think it was going to happen this quick. Lokonga has officially been announced by Arsenal Football Club. This is great news. We have now officially signed our second player this transfer window. We've signed a young midfielder who's captain of his club. He's a leader. He's going to come into this team and immediately make a difference, because we don't have much. We don't have many options in that midfield, and he will improve our midfield going forward. 21-year-old captain, so he has the leadership qualities, and he's of an age where he has scope to grow. This is great news, in my opinion. I knew that this was going to happen sooner than later. But what do you think about Arsenal's transfer for Lokonga? Do you know anything about him?
I don't know much about him. I've not really seen him play. I don't really watch much Belgian Belgian football, as you can probably imagine. It normally takes me like 5 games or something like that to be able to judge a player. Sort of happy that we've signed him, but I'd sort of like withdrawn my excitement a little bit because I like to see how they perform on the pitch. Yeah, and I've not really seen him, but yeah, looks like a exciting new player, especially being captain of his club. He must be half decent anyway, and if Arsenal's done the right scouting, might be a one to look out for.
He's gonna wear the number 23 shirt officially, so
yeah,
that's cool. Let's see what they're saying over here. So it looks like they've announced him, and they're gonna do a video. They're gonna do a video with him soon, discussing the announcement. But this is great, man.
Man.
We just got our second signing over the line. Deal's done.
Do you know how much he was, or does it say how much it was? Or
I think it's a £20 million deal for Lokonga.
Is it?
Yeah. So Lokonga being announced by Arsenal. Let me just go through everything right now. So if you're on, I'm gonna go on the Arsenal website, because if it's been announced, it's on the Arsenal website now. There we go.
Yeah, well,
he is on the Arsenal website. He has joined from Anderlecht. It will cost the club around 17 to 20 million last time I checked, but I forget. So it says he'll wear the 23 shirt on his back. He's made 78 appearances over the past 2 seasons for Anderlecht after making his first debut in December of 2017. Right? He's already been called up to the Belgian national team a couple of times. He's played Belgian under 21s. He played 1 game for the Belgian national team back in March against Greece as he was an unused sub, actually, so he didn't even play. Right? Here's what Edu, the tactical director, had to say about Lokonga.
Technical director Edu said, "We are delighted Albert has signed with us, as there was a lot of interest in him and he was a big target for us. Albert is a player we've been tracking for some time, and he will bring us strength and depth in the center of midfield. We look forward to his continued development with us."
Okay, and here's what Arteta had to say about Albert Lokonga.
Was that Edu speaking then, was it?
Yeah, that was Edu speaking. Can you hear it?
Yeah, that meant his voice. I'm just joking.
Albert is a very intelligent player who has shown great maturity in his performances during his development. He has been coached well by Vincent Kompany and his team at Anderlecht. I know Vincent very well, and he talks so highly about Albert and the positive impact he had to Anderlecht in recent seasons. We're confident Albert's ready for the next stage in his development, and we're looking forward to welcoming a new member to our squad with his quality and presence.
So that's great news, Lokonga being signed. And for anyone who doesn't know anything about Lokonga, as I already said, he's 21 years old, came from the Belgian youth setup. He joined Anderlecht at 15, got his first professional contract in 2017. He joined the first team in 2017. He played over 78 games 78 games in the last 2 seasons, played for the under-21 Belgian team, and played for the senior team, had 1 unused substitution game. Right. He also has his full interview on the Arsenal website, as you guys can see right now. I'm just gonna go on the Arsenal website. This is great. I love when stuff drops while we're live. Everyone just wants to come over, say welcome to Arsenal, welcome to Arsenal. Lokonga.
Yeah, man, there he is. This is what we were just talking about prior to that being announced. This might push Granit Xhaka out even more then if we've signed a centre mid.
I don't think they would have had this deal done if they didn't already have the money ready from the Granit Xhaka deal, because I don't think
Yeah,
these things directly affect each other, but I feel like everything should be now moving a lot quicker, because we need one domino to fall for the next domino to fall, for the next domino to fall after that, and it's just going to keep going and going and going. And the young guy is promising, man. I'm not gassing him. I'm just saying, hey, 21 years old, and he's the captain of his club. It just shows he has the leadership qualities to step in and do well for Arsenal in the future.
Yeah, man. Nah, he said he'd featured in it for the national squad as well. Did you?
Yeah,
Or the under 21s. So
yeah, he got one
man, he seems like he's racking up a bit of experience as well, and looks like he's played a lot of games over the last 2 seasons. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see him start. Do you reckon he'll fly over to Florida with him?
I think at this point he's definitely going to Florida, because they're leaving for Florida today or tomorrow. No, they're leaving tomorrow for Florida, right? And it's gonna be 2 games. If you guys don't already know, the Florida Cup's gonna be happening from the 25th to the 28th. We're gonna face Inter. And then the winner of Everton and Millionaire. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, Millionaires. Yeah.
So that's how that's gonna work out. But yeah, it looks like we've signed the deal for LOKONGA. Honestly, bro, I think overall he's an upgrade on Guendouzi, because Guendouzi had attitude issues. This is a seasoned professional. This is a young man who has his head on straight, and he has both Thierry Henry and Vincent Kompany vouching for his work ethic and his great attitude. So if they're vouching for you, you don't have to worry. You got everybody already on your vouching for you.
Yeah, man. No, I'm looking forward to seeing him play. I don't think he'll start against the Inter Milan. Probably might come on as a sub or something like that, or maybe against that Everton or Millionaires. So yeah, hopefully we see him in the. We're going to see him in the pre-season, aren't we? Pretty sure we are. But yeah, going to be an interesting to watch him.
There you go. People are excited already. He's a good squad player. Definitely going to be a good squad player. But yeah, let's just go through some of these other stories right now while we're talking about LOKONGA. Right, there's a lot of stories going on right now on Twitter about around Arsenal. I'm just going to throw some of these stories at you. What do you think about Joe Willock's and Nuno Tavares' performances versus Rangers?
Joe Willock, yeah. I mean, he got involved a little bit. He didn't play the full match, did he? I can't remember what minute he come out. He come off. But yeah, I thought he did all right. I mean, I think he's head maybe somewhere else with all the talk that's going on as well. I know Newcastle are in hot pursuit after him, but yeah, he's still young. He's got a lot of potential in it. So it's one of them. Do you let him go and maybe miss out on an absolute beast of a player in the future? But yeah, he certainly had a good season at Newcastle last season, didn't he? So yeah. But yeah, he wasn't absolutely phenomenal against Rangers from what I seen anyway. But yeah, I thought he did all right.
Yeah, Ben White's probably going to be announced before the game against Inter Milan. He that's most likely what they're saying. So in and around the Inter Milan game, he'll be announced on the 25th, because that's when his vacation's over. But right now, we just signed our second player of the summer. We've yet to sign a first team player. They're both backups at the moment, but hey, this is progress. What do you think about Nuno Tavares as a backup left back? What do you think about his performance coming in?
Nuno, man, I thought he played absolutely fantastic. I was hoping to see a little bit more of it as well. I knew he wasn't going to get the full match, but he got took off at half time, didn't he? Yeah, he got a goal as well. Man, I thought it was good pressing on Tavernier to come and nick it in behind, and yeah, slotted in the back of the net. So yeah, going to be an interesting, certainly a lot better than playing Kolasinac in that position. Anyway, I know that much, a lot more mobile, but. Yeah, man, he looks the part and could easily fit into the team.
Yeah, I am fasting, guys. Guys, you want to know? I got some news about some players in the that could be linked to Arsenal, could be joining Arsenal in the coming weeks. If you guys go check out the description of the video, you can find out everything. The next story is about Max Aarons. You know, Arsenal are interested in Max Aarons. You know, Arsenal have been interested in Max Aarons for a long time. Guess what now? Arsenal have a situation where Max Aarons could be going to 2 to 3 different clubs right now that are seriously in for him also. You got Atletico Madrid who are in for him. You got Tottenham who are in for him. And if I recall correctly, Max Aarons was a backup choice for Manchester United. He clearly does not want to be a backup, so Manchester United have cooled their interest. But now Atletico Madrid are looking at him as a possible replacement for for what's his name, the guy Trippier. So what do
Yeah.
you think about Max Aarons? You watched the championship. You've seen him play. Is he good enough to play for Arsenal?
Yeah, I mean, he's worth. I think he's worth. Yeah, worth a shot. Anyway, I mean, you mentioned Bellerin leaving. Don't know, is he as good as Bellerin? I don't. I've seen him a fair bit. He's all right. I mean, he's not absolutely world class, is he? Do you know what I mean? I don't think he is anyway. I don't think he's that absolute next level. I mean, but who else is available at right back? Do you know what I mean? If Bellerin does go, I mean, yeah, I'd probably give him. Is this a loan deal? Is it, or is it actually?
No, we would actually have to pay for him. We'd pay around 20 million to 25 million if we wanted to buy him.
Is it? Yeah, man. Oh, is it a bit of a risk? I don't. No, do you try someone new? I mean, did he play for New? I'm sure he played. Did he play for Newcastle at one point? I can't. Or is that someone else?
I'm not exactly sure. All I know is he played for Norwich. Let me see if he played for any other clubs. He did not. No, he was at Norwich his whole career.
Oh, has he? Yeah, I'll be getting confused with someone else then. Yeah, I mean they've just come up now, isn't it? So how willing they're going to want him to let him go as well? Because obviously he's definitely gets in the first team, doesn't he, for Norwich? So it's going to be one of them. They might be more than 20 million to ask. You never know. But I don't know if he's worth 20 million or not. I don't know about that. Yeah, maybe 15. I mean, I don't know the great deal about him. Do you know what I mean? He's not someone that I've watched in, week out. He's been in the Championship, hasn't he? So I've seen him a few times. He's never made a mistake or anything like that. So yeah, potentially.
25 million though. Would you be willing to pay that?
No, probably not. That's what I was saying. No, probably not. 25 million, man. Probably about 50. Well, how much do you pay?
I personally haven't watched enough of Max Aarons. I've watched him in the Premier League last season. I barely watched him in the Championship last season. I was more paying attention to Buendia. I personally think he's not.
Is it Lewis?
He's a really good player. He's English. He has scope to become a better player. But I'd rather go for Riyad Baku or I'll go for someone else over Max Aarons. I don't know if the club are identifying the right players to replace Hector Bellerin, but Max Aarons is one of the good players. Realistically, Lamptey is done because he's injured. We're not going to be getting him. I can see people in the comments saying Lamptey. No, I don't think we're going to be getting Lamptey. 25 million is a bargain, but I don't know if Norwich will be willing to lose him this season.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, Lamptey's been out injured he's been out injured for. And you don't know if he's going to come back the same player, do you? I mean, I've not seen Lamptey since probably the start of last season. I think it was like October, something like that. I've not seen him play, but yeah, an interesting one. I have to keep an eye out for it. I don't know how much truth's in it or not. I don't know what source that was from.
Yeah, so people on Twitter and Facebook, come join us on YouTube. Big up to everybody watching from there. Right now, let's get on to the next topic. The next topic is going to be a good one. If you already know anything about Locatelli from watching him in the Euros, we have heavily been linked to him, my friend. Let's be real. Arsenal Football Club are not going to get Locatelli. Fabrizio Romano himself has said he prefers to stay in Italy, and he would even go to the level of waiting if Juventus can make the move. He is a Juventus fan. And it's confirmed that Arsenal are willing to submit a £38 million bid for Locatelli. But what Fabrizio Romano has said is Locatelli will stay in Italy. He wants to stay in Juventus. He has not closed the door on going to Arsenal, but he will only go to Arsenal if the door of going to Juventus is closed. So he's keeping his options open. Do you want a player who we have to convince to join Arsenal? Or are
man, they've got to sort of want to join as well, haven't they? I mean, and I hadn't really heard of Locatelli prior to the Euros. I mean, he did have some good games, didn't he, in the Euros? But we've seen it before where people have played well in the Euros and then they come back to the domestic leagues and they're not that good. Do you know what I mean? I don't really watch Juventus that much to know if he starts week in, week out for him. I know he started a few times on the bench, didn't he, from in Italy's matches. But yeah, it doesn't really. If you don't want to join in it, I mean, you can't really force someone to join the club. So I mean, yeah, for me, I mean, unless he wants to join, which he's saying he doesn't, then I wouldn't really pursue it that much. Plus, he's a midfielder, isn't he? We've just got that other fella, that other fella. So, don't know what I mean. He's sort of filling out two positions when you could probably fill out another position which needs filling, like a striker or someone like that.
Yeah. So you're for you to know for Locatelli.
What was that? Sorry.
So you're passing on Locatelli because he doesn't want to join, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know what I mean. It's like chasing a girl that don't want you. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty much like that. Do you know what I mean? That's how I see it anyway. So
yeah. Some people are saying they prefer Neves to Locatelli. Would you rather have the Premier League proven Neves, or would you take?
I'd rather have the person that's probably played in the Premier League, know a little bit more about personally, and wants to join. If he did want to join, I don't know if Neves wants to join or not. I'd definitely rather have that person than someone that I don't really know that much about, hasn't played in the Premier League and doesn't want to join. I know who I'd be leaning towards.
Interesting. So what about Basuma? People in the comment section is asking, what did you think about Basuma? I know you watch the Premier League. You watch a lot of the Brighton games versus the top six. So what do you think about Basuma?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really, you asking me about players, I don't really like narrow in and focus on them. But Basuma's all right, man. Yeah, he can pick out a pie, he can pick out a fair pass every now and again. Basuma likes to track back as well. So yeah, but again, he's pretty much another midfielder, isn't it? Don't know what I mean. How many midfielders do you need? That's pretty much it. I mean, I think there's bigger issues up front, me personally at Arsenal, but yeah, I mean, it's not something I'd really pursue, that one, me personally. But yeah, she's going to be sat with a full team of midfielders. I mean, it's all right if someone gets injured, but yeah, I think there's other areas that need to be worked on. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to get into Ben White. So if you already don't know about Ben White, centre back, plays for Brighton. Arsenal have been linked to him for a £50 million move. It looks like this deal is close to being done. This deal will be done immediately after he comes back from his vacation. What do you think about Ben White and £50 million transfer pending to be completed sooner than later? Are you?
No, I'm happy about that, man. I think Ben White can become one of the top Premier League defenders. Honestly, man, I reckon he's got a lot of potential. He's still young as well, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? And if can get in that Arsenal defence, but that is one place that definitely needs tightening up the defence, and he might be able to become a leader as well. Do you know what I mean? In the defence. So yeah, I mean, 50 million. I think United was in for him as well, weren't they? I'm sure United was in for him at one point. I don't know how much they was going to pay, but yeah, I mean, 50 million for Ben White. Maybe a little bit steep, but he is a very, very good defender, isn't he? So yeah, I mean, he's got so much potential as well. So yeah, absolutely. I just hope it fully goes through as well. I mean, yeah, I think it's all been agreed on it, but I don't know if pen's been put to paper fully. Yet to be announced, isn't it? So you never know. You never know. Anything could break down, but I believe it's pretty much there.
Anything could hamper a deal or send it in a different direction. I want to ask you, I was going to just go through a bunch of the stories in a second, ask you what you think about these stories. But the Ben White thing, I just want to go on that one more second. Do you think, watching all the Arsenal games, Ben White is a needed player, or would you have kept Saliba?
How many times did you see Saliba? Do you know what I mean? You didn't really see him that often. I seen Ben White a lot more than I seen him, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, no, I'm happy. I'm happy with the signing. I think he'll do well under us. Yeah, and if he's a player that wants to come to us as well, unlike the other fellow we've just been speaking about, then yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a good signing. So yeah, man, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of the other fella, Saliba, but yeah, just didn't work out, didn't it?
Ben White is better than Saliba. You know what? A lot of people on Twitter would tell you Saliba's as good or something like that. So hey, what do you think about the whole thing about Arteta and players? People saying Arteta's mistreating players. Like Martinelli didn't play much last season. Saliba got loaned out. Guendouzi got thrown in the bin. It's just like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know the inner workings of all the club, innit? What goes on in the dressing room. You'll just never know that unless you've got some inside information. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what fully went on with Guendouzi. Saliba was a weird one as well. I think Martinelli was injured, wasn't he? He was injured and then come back. So I think he was being a little bit tentative from front. He did start a few times on the bench, didn't he? He could come on from the bench a few times, but there must be something going on. But yeah, you're never going to know. You can speculate all you want until you're in that dressing room. You're just not going to go. And people go around and talk just absolute nonsense between themselves, which they're quite happy to do. But you don't know what's going on the inside of the club, do you? Unless you've got some serious inside information from someone who's in the dressing room.
And I'm going to ask you that difficult question. Are you still backing Arteta, or do you feel like he surplus his requirement?
Yeah, man. I think if you don't get your, yeah, this is gonna divide the whole thing. I think he should go. Yeah, I think Kroenke should go as well. I'm saying this, but then we've got to get a new manager and pretty much rebuild from the start again. So yeah, I mean, I still think he should go. I mean, I know we got to the semi-final, didn't we? But that performance, man, in the first leg, just not really putting a striker on was an absolute joke in the first leg, man. That was, we should have just absolutely battered Villarreal. I thought it was absolute piss poor performance. Still raging a little bit now about it. And there's loads of performances, man. Not getting. I did always say about Arsenal. It might do us a favour. Do you know what I mean? It might have hit home a little bit, like not playing in Europe. Might be able to focus on, but we'll be able to focus on the league a lot more. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what's your opinion, Gal. Do you give him more time or?
Listen, I personally think after the Villarreal game, what he did was untenable. Like, you lost that tie because you overthink the game. You did not lose the tie because the team was poor. You lost the tie because you overthought the game. You shouldn't have overthought the game. You should have just done the basics to get the game done, and then it would have been better that way. But hey, I'm personally not going to say I'm Arteta out or Arteta in. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to back the guy as long as he's in the job, because I feel like it's counterproductive yelling and screaming, "Oh, get the guy out." But at the same time, I'm not fully in support of him doing all the mistakes that he has. But hey, if he's given the right pieces and he does get the right things, I think he can change a lot of people's opinions. So hey, I'll wait and see.
Yeah, he could definitely change the opinion. Take a lot of work though. After some of the performances last season, because he's already talking about it now because it's that down season. Do you know what I mean? You're not really thinking that much, but when the season starts again, man, do you know what I mean? And you lose a match, or you lose a match where you shouldn't have done, and you felt like you should have win. You get pretty pissed off.
Yeah, no, I completely get that. But hey, enough about Arteta, because he's going to divide opinions as long as he is here. But big up to all you guys, 234 of you guys watching. Can you smash that like button? Let's get this past at least 100 likes right now. I think we're at, 70? We're at 50. Come on, guys. We could easily get at least 20 likes right now. Just all you guys just smash that like button. But the next topic is a very, very, very interesting topic. It is time for James Maddison talk. Now, I know we both have watched James Maddison for a long time. We both have watched James Maddison for a long time, and we both know how many qualities this guy has and how he can improve us. Also, there's another guy named Houssem Aouar who's also linked to Arsenal. So we're going to discuss both of them and then who we would prefer, right? So first, I'm going to start with Houssem Aouar. Houssem Aouar has been linked to Manchester United to replace Paul Pogba. He's been linked to Liverpool to replace Gini Wijnaldum. He's been linked to Tottenham, but Tottenham don't seem to be able to put up the funds to buy him if they wanted to. Arsenal have been linked to him as a possible creative replacement for Mesut Ozil, or somebody who can play in a deep line role in a midfield three, which Arteta has said he wants to play a 4-3-3. So my question to you is, Houssem Aouar, if you had the opportunity to buy him, which currently we do, but PSG are also on his tail, would you pay the 27 million or however much money that they want for Houssem Aouar, or would you pass on him and try to go for your first target, which is Maddison?
I'd probably try and go for James Maddison. He's got Premier League experience. Do you know what I mean? I've seen him a lot more. Yeah, I did originally want AOUAR. But when we start, because it was either AOUAR or Thomas Partey, wasn't it? If you remember, like last time, yeah. But so I wanted him then. But if you compare him to James Maddison, man, James Maddison can. He's just a beast of a player, and he was injured a fair bit though last season, wasn't he? I'm sure he was out for quite a bit, but come back for Leicester and did all right. The thing is, how much are they asking for James Maddison? I don't know what.
Between 65 to 70 million. That's what I've heard.
Yes,
60, 65, 70 million. That's the range that they're looking for James Maddison. AOUAR on the other hand, his value has tanked from last year. He was worth 55 million. Now he's worth around the range of 22 to 27 million pounds.
What's the big thing in the price drop? Like they're
no longer playing in Champions League football, and Lyon need to raise funds to maintain their status quo because they're a selling club, where Leicester do not need to sell.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still rather have that. So I'd rather have both if possible. But yeah, I mean, I'll be astonished if we do get James Maddison. I would be, man, because that, what is he like? You say 65 million. You know, Arsenal they probably end up go for the cheaper option. But yeah, I would love James Maddison to join the club. Everyone's been after him. Do you know what I mean? If once one club's out, and big clubs as well. Do you know what I mean? Not just the. And I don't know that many other clubs. I think you say PSG have been after him. So they must see.
Let me just give you the rumors. So it says Arsenal are set to bid 60 million for James Maddison. That was reported yesterday, right? When it comes to the AOUAR situation, there's reports that PSG have now entered the race to join to get AOUAR. So if that happens, PSG will most likely get who they want to get because they've been getting everybody this summer. Yeah. Right. Then you also have the Athletic reporting that James Maddison Arsenal will still pursue a deal for James Maddison, right? And Maddison is apparently an admirer of the Emirates and would be interested in joining, right? The current present contract, which AFC Bell said was going to be double what he's currently on, so we'd be giving him 220K a week, right? That's how much we put him on wages, and we'd offer him his pick of whatever shirt he would want, basically. And I think he would prefer shirt would be either the 10 or the number 8.
Yeah, so you're basically rolling the red carpet out for James Maddison, essentially to get him to join. Yeah, but I'd love it. I just don't see it happening. But yeah, I'd be absolutely over the moon, man, if that was true and it all come through. Yeah. What source did you say that was from?
Which one?
The James Maddison, that win for James Maddison.
Okay, so AFC Bell was the first one to tweet it. Football London was saying the price, and the Athletic was saying the pursuit and how his team would be still interested. So I feel like everyone's saying the same thing, but the first person who reported it was AFC Bell.
Yeah, someone must know something. Then there must be something going on. Like it can't just be utter rubbish. That, you know what I mean? So someone must know something. So yeah, hopefully, if you sort of wait for Fabrizio, don't you, to give you a bit more confidence.
There you go. But yeah, now so you've picked James Maddison. People in the chat, who do you guys pick? James Maddison or AOUAR? Who is your pick? Because I'm sure you've seen enough of AOUAR playing the Champions League for Lyon for the past couple of years, and you've seen enough of James Maddison. But for you, it's James Maddison. For me personally, it's also James Maddison, because James Maddison offers us a linchpin, somebody who's already scores goals, assists in the Premier League, knows what it's like to play in the Premier League. He'll come in, he'll immediately be one of our most marketable players for the club, and that's massive for the club. But there is one more person who has been spoken about lately, and I want to get your take on this. Guess who's back? Back again. Odegaard's back.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the situation with Odegaard has changed. Recently, reports have said that Arsenal are still interested in getting Odegaard, but on loan.
Yeah, Odegaard. What again?
Again, yeah.
Again, yeah.
Arsenal are willing to pay the money for him.
Yeah, I mean, I heard he just wanted to go back and play for Madrid. Was what I heard. I think I've seen it on Twitter somewhere, and one of the accounts I follow, one of the verified ones that not normally get stuff right. He said that he wasn't interested in playing for Arsenal anymore. Was why? So I just thought it was done and dusted. But yeah, I mean, I'd have him back. Yeah, I would have him back. Yeah. But again, only if he wants. You know what I mean, you've got to have passion to play for the club. You don't just come just for the money. Do you know what I mean? Don't just come for it. Just for a little holiday. Do you know what I mean? You want to be able. You want people that are in the club with a bit of passion. You know what I mean? Not just to wear the shirt and not mean anything. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I've heard the rumor is that he's joined Arsenal. He would only join Arsenal on loan because the club is not willing to pay the money to get him. And also, if he was to join, it would be a situation where he would join the club on loan for one more season with an option to buy him. That's the only way Arsenal would do it. But I don't think Real Madrid would be willing to do that. And also, they're asking for ridiculous money for him, like 45, 50 million. With that kind of money, we might as well go for James Maddison, you know?
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and he's played a lot more in the Premier League, and we know how good he is. I mean, Odegaard's good. He's still young as well, isn't he? Odegaard how old is he? Like 20 something? Like 22,
he's 22 or something like that. But he hasn't been able to get a kick at Real Madrid, and I think if he can get an opportunity this season, he's going to stay there.
Yeah, no, I don't see him. I don't see him coming back. But you never know.
Would you want him?
Would I want him back? Over getting James Maddison? No, no, I wouldn't. I'd rather have James Maddison. To be honest, I'm pretty sure most people would as well.
There you go. Yeah, I think most people would agree with you. Now it's time, people, for question. Oh, which player would you prefer, James Maddison or Odegaard? He already answered that. AOUAR or Sabitzer? You know what? We haven't spoken about Sabitzer in a while. I don't think we're going to really get into Sabitzer right now, but I would prefer Sabitzer. You've seen him in the Euros. What do you think, AOUAR or Sabitzer?
Yeah. Well, I've seen some bits of more than I have AOUAR, so I'm going to say some bits are based off that. Yeah, he's a good player. Controls the midfield well. I mean, he's another one that can spread the ball around. He does put in a shift. That's a bit. I watched him in the Euros. He's an absolute beast of a player. So yeah, if you're asking me between them two, I'm going to say probably going to say he's a bit. But most of that's because I've not really focused on AOUAR. Do you know what I mean? I've not really.
Grealish or Maddison?
Yes, there's some questions here now. I don't know. You put me on the spot there.
It's simple for me. It's Grealish.
Yeah, probably leaning to.
But if Maddison joins, I'm going to be shameless. I'm going to say Maddison's the best number 10 in England.
Yeah. Whoever joins, you're going to go for, aren't you? But I'd love them both, but you're just not going to get them both, are you? Maybe Jack Grealish, yeah, probably just about edges it. Yeah, for me, but I mean, I certainly wouldn't be upset if we got James Maddison.
Okay, time for fake news, real news. For anyone who doesn't know, do me a favor, smash that like button first before we continue. Fake news, real news. I'll be throwing out articles to you people in the chat and to Developer and myself, and we'll be saying if the news is fake or if it's real. So first things first. Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal Football Club are both interested in Barcelona center back Lenglet. Now, it is widely known that Barcelona are in financial difficulties and they're going to be struggling to get funds. And now Clement Lenglet has been linked to Arsenal and Tottenham. Does this sound like real news, fake news, or you just want to skip on this?
Yeah, I'm going to say that's fake. Yeah, I'm going to say it's fake. Am I right or what?
Yeah, so I think it's fake also, but just so everyone knows, look, everyone's saying fake. I want to hear if somebody thinks it's real. Why do you think it's real? Why do you think Lenglet would be joining Arsenal or Tottenham, especially when Arsenal just spent 50 million on Ben White and Tottenham need a center back? But it does make sense if he goes to Tottenham over Arsenal. But hey, enough about that. So everyone's saying fake. Okay, once again, Barcelona are being linked to another Arsenal target and Liverpool target, Renato Sanches. Barcelona could reportedly sign Renato Sanches, who Lille want to sell for 30 million on loan this summer. Now, that does not make any sense to me because Liverpool and Arsenal are also after him and they're willing to spend money. But hey, real fake news, what do you guys think? Renato Sanches on loan to Barcelona.
Renato Sanches on loan, number 20 is widely expected to leave. Nah. But I'm going to say that's fake.
Yeah, it sounds fake, right?
Yeah, it sounds fake. Are you able to find out if they're real or fake or what? Or?
No, we won't know unless it happens, obviously.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we're basing it on if we
just sort of wait.
Yeah. The next one is Riyad Mahrez is set to be offered a contract extension, according to the Manchester Evening News. This is after he was being linked away all summer, even to Italy, Arsenal. I've even seen links to him being linked to teams over in France. Riyad Mahrez leaving Manchester City this year or getting a new contract extension. I think he will get a contract extension. I think this is real. I do think this is real. I think this is real. But what is fake is Arsenal ever had a chance to get Riyad Mahrez. That's fake.
I've not heard about that. And Manchester Evening News as well. I mean, they don't always speak the truth, do they? But I mean, they might have some sort of inside information. So I'd probably say that was real. Yeah,
that's real. Okay. So the next one. This is a very interesting one. I don't know how much Barcelona you watch, but Sergino Dest is known as one of the best up-and-coming right-backs in world football, and he is being linked away from Barcelona to Arsenal today. And I'm not saying there could be an ounce of truth to this, but hey, I just want to know. You guys tell me. Do you think that he will? Do you think this is fake? That he would actually leave Barcelona because they are in financial troubles. I could see a situation where they do want to get rid of him, but hey, you tell me. What do you think, developer? I don't know. I'm torn on this one. I think it could be real. I think it could be fake, but I would take the American at right back at Arsenal. It would be a good signing for us.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's another. I don't really watch Barcelona that much, so yeah, I can't really give a massive insight into him. In financial troubles, I mean, are they going to want to let one of the young talents go? I mean, I don't know what they're paying him a week. I can't imagine it being absolutely an astonishing amount. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to think about that as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what sort of what the bank out is looking at the minute like for Barcelona, but yeah, I'm sure there's other players that could probably offload as well. That's probably costing like a lot more on wages. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not too sure about that
one. So you're torn. Do you know enough about Sergino Dest to say yes or no? You take him or not?
I don't know enough about him. No. Do you watch it? Do you watch Barcelona? Do you?
Bro, I'll tell you this. All I know is that he's a highly touted American, and a lot of these American footballers are overhyped. So I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't actually as good as we expect him to be, but he's still probably better than what we have right now. That is for real. That is a fact of the situation. So
him or Max Aarons, then he go.
What?
Him or Max Aarons.
Hey, I would rather have Max Aarons over Sergino Dest, but some people are going to call me crazy for that.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
What are people saying? People think it's real, you know. Sadly, it's fake. I rate him. Some people think it's real. Some people think it's fake. Okay, so the next one is Eddie Nketiah being sold this summer for actual money. Do you think we actually sell him this summer? Like, I don't know how many people are gonna buy Eddie Nketiah, but hey.
But he needed selling after that miss at Bellerin in the first few minutes. Yeah. I was offloading him then. He's I don't know. He's one of them. I'd like to see him hold the ball up a little bit more, Nketiah. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, we need a striker. We do need a striker. I've heard we're in for Tammy Abraham. I don't know if you'd heard about that one or not. Yeah,
well, we're gonna get to that. We want to talk about Tammy Abraham. We're gonna get to that. What do you think about that one? Do you think that one's fake?
I could see a little bit of truth in that because we do need a striker. Yeah, we definitely need a striker. I mean, a lot of people might get a bit of hate for this, but I wouldn't mind having Olivier Giroud back, me. Do you know what I mean? Someone that can hold the ball up. Do you know what I mean? Get it into the wingers and stuff. I knew he wasn't going to agree with me. I wouldn't mind him back. Do you know what I mean? He's but I don't mind Olivier Giroud.
We reported on Tammy Abraham the past couple of days. I'll tell you this: its agents are reportedly said that to tier 1 Chelsea journalists that Arsenal are interested and have inquired if how much, but the price that they're quoting, 40 million for Tammy Abraham, never going to happen. But it is real that we have contacted his agent, or his agent has contacted Arsenal. But us paying that type of money for him, that's fake.
Yeah, the thing is, that'd just be Werner or Giroud up front for them, then, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? After they
Why would we help them get Haaland?
That's pretty much why he's been priced at that, isn't it? Essentially, because I don't think he's worth 40 million, personally.
Okay, the next one is interesting. There's players that are being offered kits. Have you noticed how they're hiding the kit numbers?
I have, yeah.
Martinelli, do you think he got a new kit number, or do you think it's the same kit number?
Oh,
I haven't seen his kit number yet. He's in Brazil. They haven't disclosed on the website what kit number he's gonna wear. Last time I checked.
I've not seen it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as he played, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, what kit number he wears, as long as he plays all right in it. I think he keep the same number. Yeah.
They're saying him and Smith Rowe could be changing their numbers. And Smith Rowe, they've taken it to the extent of having pictures of him wearing the kit. I don't know if this is a real picture or a fake picture. It looks kind of real, but why would we give him the number 10 if we offered James Maddison the number 10?
Yeah, well, that I think that's still in the early exchanges, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So the early stages, though. let's take his number off him. give it Maddison. They might be a bit pissed off, but yeah.
No way they take the number. There's no way they take it.
I'm joking. He wouldn't take his number, but you don't know, man. The James Maddison thing is, I think that's quite a way off. I would be astonished if we did get him, but delighted as well.
Yeah, if James Maddison comes into the building, you know what's gonna happen? Immediately they're gonna go to Smith Rowe and they're gonna be like, "Give me that number." Have you seen this one where they just
no, I've not seen it.
Yo, James Maddison's here. Yo, Smith Rowe, give me that number 10.
That'll be a big fight at the Colony.
Oh man, that would be funny. But a lot of people think Smith Rowe is good enough to play the number 10 for Arsenal. That we don't need cover. Just use him and Joe Willock. Do you think that's ridiculous?
Yeah, man. I'd much rather have a Maddison in there. Yeah, if that's what you're asking me. Yeah, I would. I'd much rather have it. I mean, they're all right, but if you want to be pushing to like Champions League and winning the league, which I'm pretty sure we all do, I think you need a little bit more quality. Yeah. But saying that, Smith Rowe, he's got so much potential, and I think he's going to come on leaps and bounds in the next few seasons. Smith Rowe, especially if he gets a lot of playing time as well.
Yeah. Last but not least, I left some crazy stuff for you. Tell me about Willian. Do you like him?
Man, no, I don't. Another dead player that Chelsea have sold us. I heard at some point last season as well that he was wanting to go back to Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? That he was posting stuff or something like that. So, sling him. You know what I mean? Not interested in him at all. I think he played all right first game against Fulham. Beyond that, I can't really remember that many times that he played well last season. He was pretty poor in my opinion.
What do you think about this picture?
Oh man. That for a start, our kit is terrible, isn't it? The away kit is, I don't really like the away kit.
You don't like the away kit? A lot of people like it.
No, I don't really like the away kit, man. I'm not really that bothered about kits, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, someone told me about the third kit. I've not seen it yet, though. Someone said the third kit
looks sick. Have you not seen it?
No, I've not seen it, man. I didn't know
Let me get it for you. Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the first. Someone told me about it the other day.
It's like blue. It's similar to like last year's, but it's kind of like blue with lightning type thing on it.
Oh, is it? Yeah, man. I've still got to order me a new shirt. So So yeah, I want to get the home one, but I was going to get the away one, but it looks terrible.
Where is it?
Do you reckon the
yeah.
away kit's good? Yeah, I don't really like it, mate. Piss yellow. Yeah.
I think this is it. They haven't fully announced it, but they keep changing it. I can't keep track. This was what I seen last time I seen it. This is the material. Let me show you. Let me show you my screen, because it does look kind of old school, like what we did with the 90s. So this is what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, man, that looks nice. That, especially that, I think the light blue one. But yeah, it's very similar to last season, isn't it? I think it's just got the zags pretty much.
So these are the three different kits. So you got the Ajax looking one, the yellow one, and then the zigzag one. And it kind of reminds me a lot of the Dennis Bergkamp back in the day.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very similar, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably they definitely took a
or this one.
Yeah, it's quite the same. I think the light blue looks nice on it, but yeah, man, that's well nicer than the away kit. I know that much.
Yeah, the third kit is really good. But yeah, people, do me a favor, smash that like button to every single one of you guys watching. Appreciate my guy developer coming on. It's been over almost an hour, about 5 minutes left to an hour, guys. I think we've gone through everything in this whole thing. We've spoken about Hector Bellerin. We've spoken about REISS Nelson. We've spoken about LOKONGA. We've spoken about every single story that we could have mentioned. It's pretty much it, really. What do you think are our chances for top four?
It's very slim. Well, unless we sign a few new players like MADDISON, who we've been talking about. I don't. I'm going to do my Premier League prediction video, so I don't want to give away the exact position there. So yeah, but I'm going to do my Premier League prediction. So yeah, where we'll think, but yeah, I think we've got a slim chance. But saying that, I mean, we're not going to focus on Europe, have we? They'll be coming back absolutely knackered from the European trips. The teams that we play, they're doing Europe, so that might work in our favours. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We might be a little bit off like yet, but you can only hope and pray in it. And hopefully we get in there.
There you go.
What about yourself, Igal? Are you doing a video?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've said some crazy shit in the past. This season, I'm just gonna say, you know what? It's too early to tell.
Yeah, it is. It's a few weeks away, and you never know. Anything could change.
but the moment it hits like 4 a.m. and the timeline's sleeping, and I'm late at night and I'm drowsy, I just say some dumb shit sometimes. So I just need to stay offline. I might out of nowhere tweet top 4 is a thing, but realistically, I'll be surprised if we get top 4, but if we can get MADDISON, a Basuma or Neves, and we still get a goalkeeper, because we still need a goalkeeper to come into the squad, then I think we can do something. But yeah, we're out of here, people. Do me a favor, guys. We still haven't reached the 100 mark for the likes. If you guys could just, 30 of you guys could just smash the like right now, we'll definitely get over that 100 mark. Developer, appreciate you coming on. Guys, go check out his channel. He has a wonderful channel on YouTube where he does watch-alongs and everything else revolving around watch-alongs with football, boxing, UFC. Just tell them a little bit more about your channel.
Yeah. So but basically, I do pretty much what Gal said there. All the Premier League matches, just finished all the Euros, near enough every single Euro match done, bar the poor ones. Doing all the friendlies as well. So even if you support other clubs. We tend to do pretty much the whole football watching. There's not another content creator that produces more football watch-alongs than me. That's pretty much it. And appreciate it, Gal, for letting us come on. Man, and we'll have to bring you over, man, and do a watch-along with us one time. If you're free.
100%. Anyways, guys, have yourselves a wonderful day. I will not be doing another video today, so you check us back tomorrow around the same time. I'll be doing it either at 6 UK time, either between 6 to 7 UK time every single day. I do a video. Today we did it a little bit earlier, but have yourselves a wonderful day, and we're out of here. Remember, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to the developer's channel. Link is in the description, and enjoy yourselves and have yourselves a wonderful day. Today, LOKONGA got announced, and it's a good day. We can be happy, right?
You know it.
There you go. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys.
Lovely. Bye-bye.
What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe while you're still here.